you still want a wonton? I mean, a beef and broccoli?
Mm, no, I mean, I'm content. So not really.
How much money you want?
I'll take 5.
How about 10?
Okay. You probably want to take my car again, don't you?
Yeah, but all I got to do is just take one straight shot.
Dappa dappa dap dappa dappa dap. Hi 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 hi. Okay, since I unlocked this safe. Alright, so I will be fighting Radon for you. Do you remember who Radon is? Wow. Big guy on tiny horse. Do you know why he's such a big guy on a tiny horse? Or how that horse can support him better yet? Yes? Gravity magic. Okay. Did you know that he invented gravity magic just so that he could ride his horse? Well, now you got me curious.
Alright,
I want to know how much lore you know.
you want 10? How much money you want?
You said you
15?
weren't going to be using it no more.
I mean, it's up to you. All I gotta do is make one straight shot in the back.
To where? To where?
His house, and
Who is he?
stars, and hand him that, and he gonna hand you the cash, and I'm gonna hand you the cash, and we're done.
You didn't want to say who.
I didn't say people's names.
You
Santa's house.
you said you weren't going to be doing it no more. Less than 2 hours ago.
That was, man, I mean, it's up to you. I don't even want to converse about it. Yeah, I looked all in that drink cooler for Mellow Yellow. I looked in the back.
Here.
And the lady said, "Oh yeah, we got plenty of them." And I'd go look again. I'd come back. I said, "Are you sure? Are you just kidding me, making me look for nothing?" She said, "Yeah." She just stocked them out there, plenty of yellow. I go look in the back.
No, it's not a different label. It's a different color for the drink.
Everything's different. Yeah, it looks more yellow looking, don't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Does it taste the same?
No, it does taste a little different. Ugh. All right, so let's see. Let me open my phone so I can see. So I know you said something. Uh, Hmm. To be fair though, I haven't watched any lore videos. I need to though. I've just kind of gathered and guessed. I want to know more. I need that still. I want to know more about the general uh NPC. Leonard. I'm not gonna fully go through here. I'm just gonna. I actually haven't been in here since I first played the game back in March. So I'm surprised I remembered exactly where the secret was. Leonard. So you want to invest in lore videos and stuff, but you won't play the game. Come on now, girl. Oh, now I want to see something. Let's see something real quick. She said, Game scared. It's not a horror game. I think, what you call it, Plasmophobia or whatever, is way more scarier than this. I'd play with you. He did. He did. Almost how many souls right there. Just 100,000. Man, that was the hardest boss in the game. All I get is 100,000. Do a squash turn. Bro, I hate how long. Bro, I hate how long my mustache is right now. My hair gets in my mouth. My mustache hair gets in my mouth. And it is so annoying. I ain't never had my mustache this long because I've never known this to be a problem. I just moved my lip a certain way. I got mustache hairs in my mouth. That is not a pleasant feeling. Alright. That's not what we're gonna do. You know what? Yes, I'm resting in piss, like you said. I ate some ice cream from McDonald's yesterday, and guess what was all on my mustache? Ice cream. Was I happy? No, I was not. I had to wipe my mustache probably 6 times. Alright. Now. Wait a minute. Fuck. There's one more thing I gotta do before I fight. Before I'm able to fight. Mr. Radon. Okay. Petition for laser hair removal on my mustache. Once upon a time, I liked facial hair. Now I don't. No, I'll tell you what the scary thing is about this game. Fucking, lobsters. That's the true boss. Scary evil villain in this game. The revival. Have romantic. There's a spell that I want to get, but I gotta progress quite a bit further into the game. It's like Giant Flame Granthi, I think that's the name of it. And it's like a big fireball. And this guy was using it with similar stats as me and was doing 7,000 damage for fireball. That's what I think I'm actually. What's going on right there? I'm not going to be able to. I'm not doing that. I love you. It's pretty fun. I wonder how easy Radon is going to do for me, or how hard. I saw a video on YouTube last night. It was like it was talking about all the different schools of magic in this game. And for the very beginning, somebody had made like a little video that was like a commercial for the uh, making sure I don't. Yeah, the Rhea Lucaria Academy. It was funny. I'll see if I can find it. I'm sending it to you. It's short. Now, it's way. Oh, there we go. I saw it. Bellum Highway. I'm unsure. I thought it was going to take a little bit of fall damage. I did not. Yay, hooray. I do like the horse function, I will admit. Very nice that they added something. I couldn't imagine how long it would be to get from point A to point B without Graces and without Torrent. And now I have a question for you, since you know, at least I'm assuming you know most of the bosses. Who is your favorite boss? Really? Did I ask? Oh, yes, I did, because you said Renala. I remember now. Sorry. Brain fart. Oopsies. I had a brain fart. I love you. Most. Wah, ah, 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 ah. Tee hee. Leave stream. Okay, I'm just gonna get the grace here so that I have it. And we'll be on our way to Redon. My friend, he kept calling him Radagon the other day. We were supposed to be playing the night, but oh no, he's been trifling. Welcome to PNC Arena. This is your host, someone the eccentric. And tonight we are going to have Radahn get his ass licked by 8 NPCs. She said volume.
Long time. Seems we're fated to keep crossing paths. Now, we find ourselves at a festival of combat, pitted against Radahn, once the strongest of the demigods. The way ahead is pleasingly simple. A path forged by sword and fang.
Alright. So I got a question for you. Do you want me to summon, the NPCs? Or would you like me to fight him solo? And you, my friend, are useless.
Champions!
Yeah, what? Do it. Summon them or solo?
Festival is nigh. General Radahn, mightiest demigod of the Shattering, awaits you. Champions, prepare for battle.
Oh, damn.
Defeat the general, claim glory, and grab that great rune. A celebration of war. The Radahn Festival! Are you good and prepared, young chum? The festival begins.
Welcome to
Before we
PNC Arena.
Allow me to paint you the full picture. General Radahn is cursed ever to wander. Eaten from the inside by Malenia's scarlet rot, his wits are long gone. Now he gathers the corpses of former friends and foes alike, gorging on them like a dog.
This reminds me of
Howling at the sky.
Artorias somewhat, because he was a legend in Dark Souls 1. He got consumed by the abyss
Oh, gathering of
and turned
champions.
into
The revels begin.
a
The celebration
hollow
of war.
form
The Radahn
of his former self.
Festival. You will find the field of battle past the church ahead. General Radahn is there, even now, divested of his wits, devouring corpses, and howling at the sky.
Sounds good. Let's do this. There's no point in me buffing up before I get to him because it's such a long run. My buffs are going to be either out or about to be out by the time I get to him. Alright, let's have a good time, shall we? I am, however, My man didn't even get a chance to go in the second phase. My girl's probably like, sheesh. Oh. And the thing is, I don't even have one of the more crazy builds. I know people that have builds that one-shot bosses. I'm just like, I mean, I've had a build like that before, but it's not fun. It's only really good for like speed running. And usually when you make a build like that, you're pretty much a glass cannon. You can one-shot bosses, but usually they'll one-shot you too. And Common Deserter used to be able to essentially one-shot bosses. It's technically one-shot because you cast a spell one time and they're dead, but you're holding it.
What a sick way to fight, eh, mate? The glory of the clash is shared by Radahn and you, and then a falling star right before our eyes. I can't fathom how Radahn was holding back something of that scale. He was a living legend, if ever I saw one. Well, it's time I left.
Oh.
The wheel of fate has been set into motion.
Speaking
if it's on
of
the cards, I'd be glad to meet again. You are a fine warrior.
You are a fine warrior.
If it's on the card, you are a fine warrior.
According to the previous Souls games, From Software usually releases a DLC by the year mark of the Souls game, and it's coming close in February. I think it's February 25th or 27th. That'll mark a year for this game, so a DLC should be coming out soon. Yeah. Okay, so just so you know, I have not done, I have done Ronnie's storyline to a point, which you watched me do my first playthrough, which involves Blade, or Blad. I haven't really done too much of, the Jars storyline. I've done a little bit of it. I've done Millicent's storyline. I've done Arenas / Edwards, I think that's his name, which is kind of short. I haven't done Thea's storyline. Bleed! He's bleeding! But, I've done Bear's storyline, which you watched me kind of do yesterday, some of it. I completed that yesterday. I started it and finished it because all these graces and stuff I've gotten since yesterday because I restarted the game yesterday. So yeah, there's actually a few characters that I haven't done much of or completed their storylines, and I want to. But also, I'm having fun just blazing through the bosses, and I know you got to be careful with some of the NPCs and what bosses you beat, because sometimes, or certain events you do, because sometimes that'll end their storyline, or make it where you can't progress no more.
One hit was all it took to after that, and as such.
I haven't done D's storyline. There's a few storylines I haven't done, and I'm meaning to do them. But he's collecting bodies to put back into him so that he can get stronger. Yeah, I haven't done his storyline. I think I've done Roderica's. I think I've done hers. slash his. I have not done this this thoughts. I haven't done the Dung Eaters. I've been meaning to do the Dung Eaters. I think I've done Rajus. She said Dung is easy. Well, I got a question. Who's your favorite story? Oh. Now I'm curious what's down there. Will I die if I jump? There's all those bloodstones. I feel like I'll die if I jump down there. I never tried it. I never thought I could.
Pleased to meet you. The name's Roger, but now I had a little mishap. And now, as you might guess, it's far from ideal.
You'll beat him.
Ah, I'm privy to it. Would you care to learn one? Time can move. A little conversation goes a long way.
I don't know exactly where he is.
Something to mark the...
I know I have to fight him.
As you might have guessed, no need to be...
When he says something like, release him so that he can defile my corpse, I thought for the storyline that you would have to die to him once for him to defile your corpse. And I don't know why he goes crazy. I want to know why he goes crazy. She said, oh. But yeah, I want to fight Dungeon. I want to see what
Have
kind
you
of...
ever felt the curse, the pox upon life itself? Feared and despised by all.
I haven't done
The reviled blessing.
the Crab Guys
Apparently not your
storyline.
lamb. You no longer have been. I asked be thankful it is all that keep. I asked you not to disturb me. Be thankful of the whole serenity. It is all that keeps your death and defilement at bay.
Oh. When I did... Now I have a question for you. When I was doing Stellan's storyline, when you were watching me, did you already know her storyline before then? Or were you, like... I'm curious.
Young apprentice. First things first. You are a tadpole when it comes to magic. Infantile. Without the legs to walk. So, to become a sorcerer, first, you must face your ignorance. Now, shall we start learning?
Okay, so...
Is that a scroll? Very well. I'll be sure to never lose that
When I was
inquisitive
going through my
spirit,
first
my
playthrough of this
apprentice.
game, this is technically my second playthrough, by the way. When I was going through my first playthrough back in March and April with you, well, I was streaming some because you wanted to watch. I was doing her storyline, like, and I remember you really liked her, and I was doing her storyline for you and for me for my personal interests. And I was curious if you already knew what her storyline was before I started doing it. I don't remember every step of it. Now I'd have to kind of look it up. But... It's been a long time since I've watched lore videos for a Souls game. I used to really like watching the lore videos for the older Souls games. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't like it for this, but it takes me back. There was a series that I wish Insha. Yeah, I knew his name because some of how I know a little bit of the lore, because I haven't really watched any videos. I might have watched one or two videos way back then. I read some of the shit. No other Tarnished was closer to the throne of the Elden Lord than Vike, but without announcement, Vike traveled far below the capital and was scorched by the flame of frenzy. Did he make his choice for his maiden, or did some other force lure him with suggestion? And then I take that right there, that question. Did he make his choice for his maiden, or did some other force lure him with suggestion? When you go to the mountaintop of Giants and go to the Zamor ruins, alright, thank you. Looking for it. But there's some ruins. If you right outside of them, you'll see Shibari, whatever his name is, who, if I guess, he's the entity for frenzy. He tries talking you into having an audience with the Three Fingers and getting touched by them. So I just inferred that Vike met him as well, and was influenced. But how I knew the other guy's name, I know I got his arm. Dang! You ice skating. Why don't you like him? He's very, how do I say this? Popular with the ladies. He suck. See, it is said that the bones belong to an ancient lord, the soulless king, the lord of the lost and desperate, who was known as Insha. Oh, and I guess you would know, but Malik told me that Gallery is the embodiment of Scarlet. And I want to know if you know anything about that. You can poison me, I can rot you, bitch. Yeah. I might watch some more videos when I stop the stream just because. She said the old guy? He's a kindred about, but not the embodiment, I think. Like in disguise. Yeah, Malik was trying to explain it, but Malik isn't the best at explaining things. If you can, we turn into one of them. What is one of them? And now I'm about to go square up with them. I've already done Millicent's storyline before, and I have the item that I need. Oh, well, we're gonna be squaring up. I got some words for him. She said, "Oh, he turns into a pest." That's what they're called, pests. I mean, you might think I'm joking, but that's actually their name. Fuck, I wish I had that fireball spell, man. I can't take this shit. And they buffed Lightning Spear. No, they're called pests. Okay, wait 1 second. I will show you. I will show you in just a second when I have some ground where I'm not being aggro, but yes, I am extremely sure because, check this out. Give me 1 second to find it. Pestglaive. Yeah, and look at you. You had to look it up too while I was. Yeah, haha. Cope. I've always known them as fucking annoying. Kill you. I'm about to kill this man.
Again, you and I. There are countless beasts to choose from.
I also have come to realize. No, I like Gallery. I actually like him. No, I believed you. I just wanted to see it. Millicent is Melania's daughter or something, and she's being coaxed in the background. Actually, I'm being manipulated to turn her into the next Valkyrie of Roth.
Well, my flesh, it is a curse.
Or maybe you can inform me on that. I love talking to you. Yeah, next Millennia, aka Valkyrie of Roth. Wait a big old movie. I think Millicent and Sellen, excuse me, actually, Ronnie's, Millicent, Sellen, and Blades, excuse me, were the storylines that I fully completed my first playthrough. Do you have a recommendation for another one? Maybe one that you like? Genuinely asking for a friend. Yeah, you will watch me do some of it because I remember explicitly talking to the doll version of her while on stream with you. The fact that she's the only one with a unique ending does it for me, I think. No. The ending I did want the same. I'll tell you that right here, right now. Let me give you a hint on the ending that I did. Uno momento, por favor, mi love. Por favor, mi love. Oh, I have seen most of them, but I still don't think you know the ending that I'm talking about. I still don't think that that ending has hit you yet. There's only 2 endings that I like, and this is the other one that is not the same. I don't understand why I can't do it with you, boy. You're humanoidish. I gotta do it to the fucking Gideon, the person. I'm talking about the Lord of Frenzy ending. That's different because Melina, she decides to hunt you down after you start burning everything down to the ground. Melina. Suck it. Nah, because... So wait, I don't recall... So, you telling me for all the endings, at the very end, Melina vows to hunt you down and kill you? As she's picking up Torrance Rissel? Oh. Is it? I thought it was at the end. I don't remember. After that, I skipped it anyways. That's all I wanted to see. That was all I was asked to watch. I need to get Eleanor's twin sword. Oh, also, am I annoying you or taking up too much of your time? I didn't mean to be on this long. Oh yeah, because I like Ranni's. I remember you get to marry her and everything, which is really cute. I'm having fun discussing. What's a boss you would really want to see me fight? I'm not gonna fight him now, because there's no telling what I might have to do to get to that boss. Or hell, that boss might already be dead. But I'm just curious. Elden Beast, LOL. Alright, well, Margot. Ooh. Okay. Well, actually, I could get to Margot within, I'd say, an hour. Cause I'd have to fight Godfrey. Well, the spirit of Godfrey. Or like the fucking apparition. What I'll do, I'll make some progress to it, and mustache hairs in my mouth. Let's see if I remember. First of all, let me. I need to prepare. I need to prepare something. Godfrey, I remember. My bleed is not going to work too good against him.
The Erd Tree is close. Only a little further till it takes me. I was born. Her mother gave me my purpose, though now everything is lost to me. The reason for which.
Alright, I'll just keep this. Okay. Alright. Later. I like Margot. He has such a way with words. I love how he talks to people. He's very romantic. He's gonna be mad when when he finds out that I destroyed his brother. Bro, I see you sent a message, but it's not popping up on my YouTube app on my phone. But your next one does. LOL pops up, but the one you sent before will not pop up on the app. That's fucking. I was not ready. She said I'll send it again. It's not showing up. I think it might be too long. You might want to send it to iMessage. Oh. Chill, big homie. I will fight y'all later. When I deem it relevant. I love you. Hey, big homie. Bye, big homie. I was so sad when I realized that we couldn't play together. I really did want to play with you. I love you.
I see thee, tarnish, smoldering that wretched flame of ambition.
Oh, I just remembered who I had to fight before I even get to Godfrey. AKA my favorite boss. Not. This first phase ain't too bad, but I hate the second phase. Alright, I guess we'll go ahead and get ready. Oh wait, I already messed up. Oh well. I didn't think it would be that easy. I was just kind of playing around. I think you minutes here. Okay. Okay, LOL, LOL, LOL. It might not take me an hour like I thought it would. I might have been tripping. Because right after Godfrey is Margot, and it's not that much of a fucking run. I'm gonna teach Margot / Margot not to talk shit. go ahead and tell you right now, he's easier than Mog or Mo. Mog is Mo. Or Dot. Cunt. That hurt. Don't mind my stupid. Not the bubbles. Baba! Not the Erdtree. Sentinel! That hurted. That hurt really bad. That hurted, dude. Oh. I think they also have a significant lightning resistance, since they're also using lightning themselves. What even happened with the Ringots? The Great Ones active on this playthrough. That's definitely interesting. No, we're not fighting.
My utmost thanks for bringing me to the base of the earth. Here, I can, and thus I shall depart. Farewell. I shall leave Torrent, and the power to turn runes into strength. I wish you luck in realizing you have fought. I have no doubt.
I love Marina. Alrighty. Alright, so now we're literally at Raptor. Let's take him out. And then I'll take out Margaret, and then we'll call that a night. I must impress the lady. Lady Norma. Alright, big homie. Ow. Wrong thing. I thought he was weak to lightning. Alright. Now let's kill foul-mouthed slut. Rest in peace. I love ya. Alright, let's do this. Let's prove myself to my love. After I put this $10 in my wallet. Alright, we're good to go. I love you. Alright. I'm pretty sure you're gonna really like me versus Melania. I'm excited for that, honestly. I will make sure not to fight her until you can witness it. And guess who's gonna be there for me to summon? Alright, let's see.
Be forgiven. Tarnished. Thou but a fool. The Erd Tree wards off all who deign approach. We are.
Yeah. Did that go down easier than what you were expecting, or,
None.
harder? You did. I'm actually thinking about helping someone fight him, because I know he can be a struggle when you're on your first playthrough. She said, you're so OP. Me, OP? No, but honestly,
allow me a moment.
I had to beat the game to get this build set up.
Prevented the thorn, a husk, the only way, and become my purpose. So I'd like to the flame then.
That's the only thing about this build. She just gives it to me? That's wild. That is wild, my friend. I've never really set down my sign to help somebody. Now, just out of curiosity, because I feel like this would be a good topic that would interest you in combo, and plus, I genuinely want to know. What kind of build would you want? Now, I'm not expecting you to be able to tell me, like, a full step-by-step, down to detailed build, because that would require a lot of game knowledge, outside of just lore. You don't know? Magic? Okay. Now, my first playthrough, I was a astrologer, I think. I really liked, when I saw some of the gameplay, I was like, wow, the magic in this game is so... I actually might not be able to have someone tell me. Because I've already beat the boss. And I understand where you're coming from, but just a heads up, they do have certain arenas / bosses that are meant to put you in a uncomfortable situation, regardless of your build. Hence why I'm running a blood build, but, you know, I can't really use that on Godfrey because, well, that version of Godfrey because it's a fucking ghost. So that's why I pulled out magic. And that's the one thing I love about my kit right now, because I can use anything in the game that I want. I have the stats to be able to use anything. So if I want to go OP mage, I can do that. If I want to go super big colossal weapon warrior, I can do that. If I want to run the bleed build like I'm doing now, the 2 swords, I can do that. Another good bleed build is like, I could use these and use blood flame ornament, which would put the status at blood flame, which then would be fire and bleed, plus Flame Grant Me Strength gives you a damage buff to physical and fire. So it would buff my swords, and it would buff my blood flame ornament. So I would get a double buff on my weapons. So that would be a good thing to keep in mind. But I'm sure you kind of know this, but whenever you're a mage, you need to have some sort of melee weapon that you invest in. One weapon I would definitely recommend for you is either the Black Knife, which scales off of Dex and Faith very well. It's the same knife that those assassins use. Because, I mean, it's fast, as you can see, but it has a very, very strong move that you can use at a distance, and yeah, it's really strong. Well, it used to be. I need to test it real quick, and you can be my witness. I got just the enemy one test on. I have one more weapon off the top of my mind that I feel like you can get your hands on as well. And I'm actually, since this is my second playthrough, I can get my hands on another one of these. This is Death Flames or whatever you call it. So it makes it where your enemies can't heal past a certain amount of their max health. Yeah, look at that. As you can see, pretty strong. I have another weapon that I recommend. Well, obviously Sword of Night and Flame, which I know you've seen before. This actually just came onto my mind. It wasn't my first choice. Not as strong as it used to be. And this sword's only upgraded +5, not +10 like it could be. The other weapon I have that I was gonna is Wing of Askel. Because it has a really cool move that, as you can see, does a good amount of damage. Plus, it scales with intelligence. So if you want to do an intelligence build instead of faith, do that. Another one would be Dark Moon Greatsword, which I know you're gonna love because it has to do with Ron. Plus, it causes frostbite buildup, which can be really good. As you can see, pretty solid sword. Also really good sword, but you don't have to worry about that as a mage. It does scale off its faith, so that could be something. But it depends on what kind of mage you want to be. Because you could be an incantation mage, or you can be intelligence. I don't like using big weapons, honestly. I love you. Oh, my last weapon to recommend is Moonbell. That way you can have magic. I used it my first playthrough. You can have magic stuff, and you can cause bleed. Very good, very good. Very good sword. Rivers of Blood is good too, but then you would have to invest in Arcane. I don't know if you want to invest in Arcane. The only spells that really have Arcane would be your dragon spells, like your dragon breaths and all that. Would you be interested in using dragon breaths? Eh. I'm curious about something. Well, would you want to use incantations like fire, lightning, magma, or would you want to use gravity, uh, ice, and glintstone? Shit, what would you want? Oh, that's kind of strong. Glintstone or ice. I really like ice. I wish it was stronger. So then you would be going with gravity does not suck. Baby girl. So you're going to be going off of intelligence based off of that answer. I'm curious about something. Since gravity sucks so much, we're going to test something out. I wasn't even paying attention at my health. But that is crazy that I died that quickly. Oh, I just thought of something. Check this out. I was honestly trying to figure out how to use the spell correctly. Good day, my flowers. Check me out, check me out, check me out. Right here. This should be appropriate. I thought you said it was weak. We got a whole mini army right here. Alright, that's one thing I don't like. Oh. You said it sucks, so I thought you meant that it's not good. Now, I had heard that it was one of the spells in particular I heard was amazing back in the day, which I knew it was good because I had used it. I hadn't used that spell, so I wanted to test it just now, and then I wanted to test out the Roar Dragon incantation because I heard that got a buff, and I want to see how it does. I think this might be one of my spells for like bosses, because I heard this melts bosses, especially like if you hit them point blank with it, because they take it does a lot of stagger damage. As you saw, it staggered the giants, and they're kind of hard to stagger. It'll stagger bosses and shit. Really? Just one roar? That's all I get out of you? I really like ice, in general. Like, in any game, I really like ice magic. Which is why I wish it was a bit stronger in this game. Not exactly trash, but I feel like it could be stronger. Because it doesn't keep up with some of the other things. Because you have spells like, you know, this Meteorite of Astel, you have you have 2 Scarlet Rot spells that are really strong. You have the big ass Fireball, the giant fireball that does 7k apparently. I saw in a video earlier that came out like 2 weeks ago. Nothing ice-wise does that. Hoarfrost Stomp used to be really good, but that was more of like a Ash of War. But they nerfed that into the ground. I realized that I've been streaming longer than I meant to, so I'm gonna end it now. I appreciate you watching me stream, and I appreciate you, listening to me go on my tangents. I love you, and I will text you in just a second. Bye, lovely.